What's up, Trophy Hunter? We have a new sale in the PlayStation Store, the PlayStation Indies, which is one of my favorite sales. In this sale you can get plenty of games for a good price. And there are always a lot of easy platinums. In this video I want to show you 20 easy platinum games which are worth playing, and they are all under $5. All games are worth playing, and these are not these games where you have to just press one button. You really have to work for it, but they're still easy. We're starting with the expensive ones and working our way down to the super cheap ones. The first game is a well-known one, What Remains of Edith Finch. I know most of you guys already played this one, but you can get this now for just $5. The game is cross-buy between PS4 and PS5, but keep in mind only the PS5 version has a platinum. The game is a story-driven walking simulator, but believe me, it's a very good one. The next game is Fairytale Episode 1, and if you enjoyed this one you can also buy Episode 2, which is also on sale. The game is an old school turn-based RPG game and is definitely inspired by Final Fantasy VII. The game is kinda short, each episode can be completed in less than 5 hours, and each episode has a separate trophy list. The next game on my list is Hitchhiker, which is a mystery game and can be best described as a sitting simulator, because you will spend most of the time on the passenger seat. The heart of the game is not the gameplay, it's the story. A pretty easy and straightforward game, and there are no missable trophies. Next one is the game A Short Hike. In this game you play a bird and you have to explore an island. No trophies are missable in this game. After you completed the game you can go back and clean up everything you have missed. The game is probably a very good choice if you're looking for a game to play for your kids. Next one is Slay Away Camp Butcher's Cut. This game is so much fun. It's a puzzle game, but even if you don't really like puzzle games, you will have some fun with it. In the game you play as Jason Voorhees and your goal is to kill everybody. The game does not take itself too serious, and I really had some fun with it. If you need help on some levels you can find a full platinum walkthrough on my channel. Next game on my list is Steamroll. The game is a puzzle adventure game with a touch of a minigolf gameplay. This game is really good and I also like the graphics, but if you're going for the platinum you don't have to play the full game, because you can basically get the platinum after 30 minutes. So if you're just going for the platinum, it's not really worth it to pay the $4. If you're PS Plus member you can buy the game for $3. If you're looking for a platinum walkthrough you can find one on my channel. The next game requires a bit of skill, but it's definitely worth playing. Guns, Gore and Cannoli. For example, some trophies require to complete a specific level without dying once on normal mode, but there is an easy workaround. You can still play the level on easy, and before you complete the level you can change the difficulty to normal. The only important thing is do not die. Definitely a worth playing game, and the platinum is relatively easy. If you like twin stick shooter games you need to check out Tesla vs Lovecraft. This one is a really fun game. It gets a bit challenging in the later levels and you need probably a bit of luck with your perks and weapon drops. And in case you missed it, the PS5 Game of the Year edition is also on sale right now. If you're a fan of twin stick shooter games, this game is highly recommended. It's really fun to play. But like I said before, some sections are a bit challenging. The next one is Nubian II, which you can buy for just $3 if you're PS Plus member. The game is a puzzle adventure game, and this one is so much better than the first one. With a walkthrough it's possible to get the platinum within 2 hours. If you want to play the game without the walkthrough it may take about 4 to 5 hours. The next game on my list is Embers of Miriam, just $3.74 instead of $14. It's a puzzle platformer with up to 50 trophies. For genre fans probably a must buy. The entire game can be played on easy difficulty and nothing is missable because there is chapter select. If you like this kind of games, give it a try. If you like Telltale games like Walking Dead, check out 1979 Revolution Black Friday. The gameplay is very similar, but I'm not really a big fan of the story to be honest. But the game got some very good reviews and I know that many people love the story. So probably give it a try. You can buy the game for just $3 if you're a PS Plus member. No trophies are missable because there's chapter select and there are some collectibles, but they are glitched in a good way because they unlock sooner. The next game on my list is That Horde. The first good thing is the game is cross-buy between PS5 and PS4. The game is an action game with some RPG, strategy and hacking slash elements. At the beginning the game is super fun, but later it gets a bit repetitive. So keep that in mind, because basically you're doing the same thing over and over again. There are also some collectibles, but basically they're super easy to find even without a walkthrough or a guide. The next game is Craze Guys, which is an adventure game with some stealth elements. For just $3 you get a pretty solid indie adventure game, and everything can be done in less than 3 hours. If you enjoyed this one, you can also check out the sequel, which is called Dark Skies, which is also on sale right now. The next one is Old Man's Journey, which is definitely a must buy for just $2.50. Another adventure game, pretty easy and straightforward platinum. The game is pretty short and there are no missable trophies because there is a chapter select. If you're looking for a platinum walkthrough, you can find one on my channel. The next game is called Where the Bees Make Honey. I put this game on the list because it's not very often on sale. You can get this right now for just $2. The game is a mix between an adventure and a puzzle game. Usually you need 2 playthroughs to get the platinum, but with a backup save it's possible to get everything within 1 playthrough. If you enjoy pixel art platformer, check out Sir Lovelord. Just $2 instead of 10. Of course I only recommend this game if you like platformers. The game also requires a bit of skill, so it's not this typically roguelike platformer games which can be done within 15 minutes. There are also some collectibles you need to find, so trophy guide will be very helpful. Next one is a short but sweet horror game called Frightens. The game is a horror walking simulator which is very similar to Infliction and Evil Inside. I really enjoyed this one, but like I said before, it's very short, but the game is just $1.50 if you're PS Plus member, so give it a go. Keep in mind there are some missable trophies, but with a guide you can easily get all the trophies within 30 minutes. Without any guides you should be able to get all the trophies in about 1 hour, maybe more. If you like crazy stories with dark atmosphere, check out Lydia. The game is just $1.50, and if you skip all the text you can get the platinum within 30 minutes. If you read everything it can take about 2 hours. No trophies are missable, all the trophies are story related. Full platinum walkthrough can be found on my channel. And last but not least is the game Bridge Constructor, which you can get now for just $1. The goal of the game is to build bridges to bring the cars safe to the other side. Probably one of the best $1 games you can buy right now. If you're stuck on some levels you can find a great guide with pictures on PlayStation trophies. So guys, this was my list for some easy platinums worth playing for under $5. I hope you found this video useful, thanks for the attention, see you in my next one.